Before you watch this video, I want you to close your eyes and relax. I want you to think really hard and imagine the funniest thing you can think of. Something that, just thinking about it, makes you want to explode with laughter. It can be a made-up scenario, a scene from a movie, a joke your friend told you, anything. Now I want you to take all of that and throw it into the trash because good comedy is for assholes. It's 2019, people, wake the fuck up. Good comedy is a thing of the past. I mean, who needs well planned out jokes when you can just use pop songs, that one sound effect from The Inception, and wacky sex misunderstandings? Fuck, okay, I can't do this. If you couldn't tell by my brilliant acting, I was being sarcastic. Comedy in 2019 is awful. Truly, truly awful. Well, I should be more specific. Comedy on the internet in 2019 is awful. I mean, kids these days have their rice gums and their lele pons. Well, back in my day, we had true auteurs like Smosh and Fred.
Knock knock.
Now that was true comedy. Really though, even though there's always been bad comedy on the internet, bad comedy on the internet is at an all-time high right now, and it's all thanks to a little app you might have heard of called Instagram. The thing about Instagram is that above all else, what matters most are looks. Yeah, there's a lot of good-looking people on YouTube, but just look at people like Report of the Week and Goss Johnson. That's not to diss any of them because 1, I love their content, and 2, I look like a fucking turnip. But my point is that you probably wouldn't see them in a Calvin Klein issue. But that doesn't really matter because they're funny, charismatic, and overall likable people. To show you just how much of a shithole Instagram is, let's take a look at an account called Daily Funny Videos. Now, in case you don't know who this wonderful master of comedy is, Daily Funny Videos is a guy who just steals other people's comedy videos. If the videos were actually funny, I'd be mad, but they're pretty shitty, so eh. Oh no, she's dancing and people are staring at her. Comedy. How is this supposed to be funny in any fathomable? How is this supposed to be funny in any fathomable? How is this supposed to be funny in any fathomable way? How is this supposed to be funny in any fathomable? How is this supposed to be funny in any conceivable way? Comment dance in your language. Okay. Okay, this next one is just another video of the same girl dancing in a mall. Again, I don't understand why this is classified as comedy. OMG, I died. Those people expression though. Laughing crying emoji face. Oh, you mean those reactions? Oh man, those reactions were so hilarious. 100 emoji. I mean, there was a part where the guy turned around and looked at the girl, and also that part where the guy turned around and looked at the girl. This one I'm not even going to comment on. I'm just gonna let it play out so you guys can suffer with me. You're welcome. Okay, so we've looked at 3 videos that don't even resemble comedy, but we are in luck, boys. We finally reached an epic comedy video by none other than Lele Pons.
Mom? Dad? Brothers?
I like how she calls them brothers like she doesn't even know their names. And also, why did she have to call the 2 of them? This is so fucking stupid. Of course, you have to have the shitty Latin pop music because it just wouldn't be a Lele Pons video without it.
This is it. 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry!
So instead of closing their eyes right when they're at the bathroom, they do it like 10 feet beforehand, and then one of the brothers betrays the other. Like, what the fuck is this? Is this supposed to be relatable? Guys, comment down below if you and your brother ever had to give your sister a towel and for no apparent reason you push your brother into the bathroom.
Yo, Caleb, weird flex, but okay.
Okay.
killed it.
This is quite possibly the whitest man alive, and this is coming from someone who looks like if Monkey Jones had a love child with himself. This guy is way too happy. I could get the Nobel Peace Prize, end world hunger, I could be the father of a large, loving family, and I could die peacefully with all of my loved ones by my side, and I would never even be close to being as happy as this guy is seeing a 10-year-old doing a cartwheel. If every male on Earth got a boner at the same time, the Earth's rotation would slow down. Assume there are about 3.8 billion males with an average stick height of about 80 centimeters off the ground. The average stick weighs about 100 grams. That's a combined mass of 380 million kilograms of cock. Now we must make an approximation. For simplicity's sake, let us assume the penises are all evenly lined up in a ring around the around the equator.
You're lying.
Oh my god, there's nobody here!
I'm gonna find this bitch. Where is she?
Jesus Christ!
You know what? I can smell a bitch.
You know what, creepy? Since you won't listen to me, listen to this!
Hey, y'all crazy bitch. Everybody knows.
Why? Why? Every single time they find a way to put in a shitty pop song, even if it makes zero sense. Who the hell is ever in the middle of a conversation and goes, you know, instead of expressing my emotions through words, let me just play some random song that conveniently relates to the topic. I'm sorry, what?
I'm in love with your body. Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart.
What? I don't even know where to begin with this one. So she came out of the bathroom and said, I kissed a girl and I liked it, which has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on. And then the other girl comes out and says that she's in love with the other girl's body, and then they fuck. You know.
Hey babe, you horny?
Just look at these poor people. They're just trying to have a nice day out with their family, and then these assholes come out of nowhere moaning because they think it's the pinnacle of comedy. Let's try to take a break from terribly unfunny videos and move on to terribly unfunny pictures. This is on an account called Daily Memes, and of course, they have the one and only laughing crying emoji face as their profile pic. Honestly, there are some mildly amusing posts on here like this one, but not only are they stolen, but they also use the classic "Who Did This" maneuver, famously founded by our savior Soflo Antonio back in 2015.
I won't lie. This is definitely me when I'm driving.
How your girl wakes you up when she has a dream you were cheating. Women, am I right, guys? Silly women. They don't know the difference between a dream and real life. I mean, when will they learn? Women are so crazy, you guys. I mean, I tried asking my girlfriend the other day what was wrong, and she just told me to get out of her closet, or she called the cops. I mean, I just don't understand it. Honestly though, the rest of the pics here aren't that terrible. Well, shit. I have to fill out some more time. Fine, I'll do another video. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's do this one. Comedy is dead.
Dear Angie, just these lines to confirm something you may know.
If every male on Earth got a boner at the same time, the Earth's rotation would slow down. Assume there are about 3.8 billion males with an average stick height of about 80 centimeters off the ground. The average stick weighs about 100 grams. That's a combined mass of 380 million kilograms of cock. Now we must make an approximation. For simplicity's sake, let us assume the penises are all evenly lined up in a ring around the around the equator. The equation for moment of inertia of a ring is I equals mass by radius exponent 2. The radius of Earth is about 6.371 million meters. Therefore, the radius of the approximated dick ring is, what the fuck, 6,371 plus 0.80 equals 6,371.8 meters. I equals 380 million by 6,371.8 to the power of 2 equals 1.5424 by 10 to the power of 22. The Earth has a movement of inertia. I equals 8.04 by 10 exponent 37 kilograms. Mass exponent 2. The Earth rotates at a moderate angle velocity of 7.292159 by 10 exponent negative 5 radians second. Using conservation of angular momentum, we can find the new rotation of the Earth. L equals I by omega, 8.04 by 10 exponent 37 kilograms by mass by 7.2921159 by 10 Jesus exponent negative 5 equals, I'm not gonna read that, I'm so tired. This is 4.97511 e minus 15 rad dash s lower than Earth's original rotation. This translates to 6.752 by 10 to the power of negative 10 seconds equals 0.6752 nanoseconds longer per day. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. If we have a boner at the same time, we will collectively be able to last 0.6752 nanoseconds longer in bed. Stay hard, fellas.